Hey, yo, fellowshippers, what up? Welcome to the Fellowship Hall with the Twins and Ralph. I'm your boy Ralph, aka Big Ham, aka Nose, aka the smartest one in the room, and I'm back with my fellas. Twin number 0, Keith, and twin 00, Ken. Fellas, holla at the people for us, baby.
What's up, fellowship? Is your boy Ken, aka Odd Man Out. I guess today 00.
00, embrace it.
I don't know if
Uh,
I'm embracing anything, but whatever.
okay. All right. What's up, fellas? It's me, the moderator. You know me. I know you. Let's go ahead and kick into this. You know what we doing? We doing the shot. Season 4, episode 9. Without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. Big Ham, go ahead and kick us out. What did you think about this week's episode?
Man, I don't know what's wrong with me, bro. I don't know what's wrong with me, man, but I enjoyed the episode. I
Okay.
enjoyed the episode all the way up until dude I killed Marcus.
Okay.
Always that was just unnecessary. Why? He could have just hit him 2 times with the cane. He had to kill him.
He didn't.
Unnecessary.
He didn't.
What kind of mayor out here just performing murders in broad daylight while the witness is outside of your supposed adoptive son's girlfriend's father at your adoptive son's girlfriend's house, and you just think just gonna be I don't know. Up until that point, I was enjoying the episode, man. The Papa, Kev, Jagged Edge, feel like I just walked out of heaven. Heartbreak music was hilarious to me. I was cracking up the whole time, man.
Let me
I'd have been
interrupt
there
real
before,
quick.
kid. I know you may not have, but I'd have been there before, man. I'd be singing them heartbreak R&B songs, man. That was cracking me up, man.
Hey, let me
So
let me interrupt. Let me interrupt for a second. I was actually going to hate that until they like when they were just showing their face by themselves. I was like, oh man, don't do this, don't do this. But then when they showed them in the room together, I was like, okay, I dig this, I dig
and
it.
it's
So
like dancing. And
my
then,
bad for interrupting.
then when Kel said, forget the baby and turned it up, anyway, I said, Kel going through some things, but
Yeah,
Kel
he
going
is.
through it, man. So yeah, man, I enjoyed the episode, man. I enjoyed that. I'm starting to really enjoy the twin story. Um, I enjoyed, you
Trig,
know,
Trick.
but not no. What I say the kid
twins.
story, but
He
not
said
Tree. I
twins.
enjoy, I'm enjoying Keisha's story. Uh, I'm enjoying Emma's story. I know the odd man out, and maybe you moderator are both going to hate the Darnell Jada segment. Uh, it was a little unnecessary and unneeded, but I think it was good healing going on. It was good feels. So this episode was like it was a good feels episode all the way around. The Kale story with the girl finally kind of coming around and thanking him for taking care of her. So that was all cool, man. So I actually enjoyed the episode, man. I enjoyed it greatly up until Marcus got killed.
Okay, okay. Go ahead, more compass.
You know what? I'm not gonna say I enjoyed the show. I'm not gonna say I disliked it. I think it was just it was a solid episode. It was an episode that kept me entertained, and similar to what Big Ham was saying, I felt okay with the episode as it was going. Nothing too outrageous or anything like that happened until the whole Duda beating up Marcus. To me, that was sloppy and unnecessary. I mean, you didn't just get through telling Trig most of the show how you don't have family. You want Jake to be a big part of your life. You want to be a big part of his life. So you beat his girlfriend daddy half to death or 3/4 way to death. That
To
makes
death.
no sense. No,
Eventually.
I don't know if he wasn't dead yet. He might. Duda was telling Trig to let him die.
Let him
Yep,
die.
that's right. Back to Duda. No more Mayor Perry. Duda was telling Trig to let him die and stuff. It was silly and unnecessary to me. I mean, you done came to this man's house. You said he was your enemy or whatever, but the relationship has been the same over the past few weeks. And so why now is the time to beat him up? I mean, obviously he punched you, but you just got through calling the what 16, 15-year-old girl basically a whore because she jumping from boy to boy. So the girl daddy punched you. And you punch him back, okay, you're a thug, you're gonna hit him back, and then you gotta keep beating him with the cane. To me, that didn't make sense. I mean, that was something that they forced into the writing. The episode was decent up to that point. And as far as the whole Darnell and Jada thing goes, I actually found it okay. I didn't have any issues with it. I thought it was pretty cool the way Darnell was taking care of her. If I was Jada boyfriend, I don't know why. I don't think I would be okay with your ex rubbing your feet or whatever. I mean, I know he's Emmett's dad and whatnot, but I mean, they didn't have. It wasn't like they had a great relationship. You know, he was a deadbeat dad, so she admitted that she spent most of the time that she knew him hating him. So I wouldn't have been a big fan of that, but I thought Darnell was pretty cool. He said he working on getting his stuff together, kind of foreshadowing what Emmett doing. I didn't have an issue with the episode. I did have an issue with the kids. The whole Papa thing is really, really, really weighing on me, man. I'm ready for
What
him to get
about
off the
Papa?
show. I'm ready for him to get off the show.
What about him though, man?
He didn't do
I'm
nothing but
ready
the
for him to
song.
be off the show. No, man,
Got to
remember,
deal
like
with
even
song.
at the
All this
register,
work.
man, he
At
thinking
the
about
register.
Maisha and stuff. I'm sick of this
Yeah.
whole
Ooh.
Maisha pining, man.
I get it.
It's getting on my nerves, man. Other than that, it was a
Okay.
decent episode. So minus the whole Papa Maisha thing, and then dude just beating up this man, and they didn't sat at the house together for at least 30 minutes or so, or maybe
Yeah.
longer, for them to
Mhm.
drive to the dance and then drive back. Dude drinking his alcohol, and then he beat him to death. To me, that didn't make sense. So I wasn't a fan of the way that happened. But other than that, it was okay. What you got, Keith?
I'm sorry, Keith. The what's my boy with the dreads name? Jake.
Jake.
Jake?
Jake suddenly remembered mid dance that he left his bag with his weed at the
Yeah.
house for
Yeah.
no reason was also just copywriting as well.
Why you
My
take the bag in the
bad.
house?
My bad. One last thing. The big ham jogged my memory on that I wanted to put in my reaction. We didn't say it this, and I didn't say it this throughout this show and even other shows. Again, here we go. Jake come in and see something. Don't wait for an explanation. Just run out of the house. That's the same thing they've been doing all along, man.
What you think? He think it's
I don't think
Trig?
there was much explanation needed there though, but I understand where you coming from.
But you think Jake assumed Trig did it?
That's the way it looked, because Tree was saying
Mm,
Jake is not what it looks like. And Duda
yeah,
just
that's
sitting on
true.
the chair, cleaning his cane, looking all silly and stuff.
I think Jake no Doodah did it
You think so?
because the Tree was there actively trying to help the dude when
He
he saw him.
was.
We
Yeah.
hope. We
We
hope.
hope. Yeah.
What you got, Keith?
Yeah, this is a fellowship hall, and we three fellows, but I kind of agree with both of you. This episode, I wouldn't say that it was. I enjoyed it, like Big Ham said. I kind of more fall toward the side of the compass when I said it was an okay episode. It went completely off the rails in my opinion with the killing of Gemma's dad. I think his name Marcus. The killing of Gemma's dad was unnecessary. Seemed like it was forced, rushed even. Jake leaving the bag was ridiculous. Like, why does Jake expect her dad to go through the bag? You left the bag. Okay, that's one thing. You should have never took it in the house.
Why bring it in the house? You
Exactly. Why bring
drove.
it in the house?
He drove. He could have left it
And
in
he
the
didn't even
van,
leave
in
it
the
in the common
vehicle.
area. He left it in her room. If he did, he left it on the kitchen counter or something.
Right.
I mean, I like the Emmett interaction with his mama and Keisha a little bit. Like, I feel like Emmett and Keisha too close for some reason. Like, it's almost like they're like making more of their relationship than what it was, which seemed to be just him messing with a high school girl at the time. But it's okay, I guess. Um, Let's see. I was like I mentioned earlier. I was cool with the boys singing at the beginning. At first I thought it was kind of be like a D'Angelo video or something where they just showing one of them close up singing. I didn't want to see that, but when they start interacting with each other, having fun, then I kind of let that go. Um,
I thought that was funny, bro. I thought that was
yeah,
funny.
I did. I said I let it go when they were together and they were playing around. So I thought that was cool. I don't know why Trig was just sitting on the porch chilling. That made
Doodling or
no
whatever
sense.
he was doing.
Yeah,
Yeah. Fidgeting.
messing with his phone or something. I don't know
Yeah.
what that was about. It's kind of cool with Kev and the girl. I think her name is Lene or something like that. It's cool, but it's is it necessary? I guess we'll see. Maybe more come out of her story or something. I'm surprised she's still living with her brother's girlfriend. Honestly, though, that's kind of strange to me, but it is what it is. Other than that, I thought it was okay. It was better than most of the season. Maybe not better than the last couple episodes, but it was okay. I missed Tiff in this episode. What I did miss, or who I didn't miss, was Dre and Nina, though. So I was happy that they weren't really on this episode. But now they still pushing it to the season finale so they could have a bigger impact on the season finale. When I think the season finale should definitely focus on the killing or death of Marcus, which I think it will. But now they gotta insert Dre's and Nina's predicament or whatever. So I guess we'll see.
You know, I
Yeah,
got one. I'm sorry. I was just gonna
Go
say I
ahead.
got one problem also with it is I don't know. It's like they trying to make Gemma a little bit too progressive or too advanced or too able to stand on her own. You know, like she's sitting at the table with her dad, telling him what she's not gonna do and talking harshly to him and stuff. And to me, that bothers me. You know that they making this kid disrespect their parent. And then he eat his cake or whatever, and I don't know. Maybe I mean a big ham laughing, so he probably see this stuff in school, and it probably is true. But that don't mean I gotta like it or enjoy it. And that's the stuff that bothers me is the way Gemma always got an opinion, and she always above everybody else and can say whatever on her mind. And you can't tell her what to do, and she gonna do what she wants and all that stuff. But you still living at home with your dad. He taking care of you, but you got the right to tell him what you will and won't do, and what he can't say to you and stuff like that. And that's the stuff that bothers me. They kind of pushing that to the forefront also.
What were you gonna say,
man.
Big Al?
I do think Jim is an irritating know it all
Mm.
type of person. I definitely think that, but I don't think she's being disrespectful. And I don't think she was talking harsh to him. But I do think she has a say so where she want to go to college. She want to go to a HBCU. She changed her mind about going to Ivy League school at the ages 15, 16. I think she's old enough to have a say so in where she want to go. It is her life. It is
Yeah,
going
it's
to be
her
her
life, but I
ultimate
mean, it's
decision.
a difference. It's a difference in saying this is what I want to do, or try to talk to him because he's still the one that's going to be paying for it and things like that. But she's kind of like, hey, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, and you're gonna be okay with it. And that's the stuff that bothers me.
Yeah, but I mean, he started off by saying, "How you doing? This your SATs ain't good enough because I want you to go to Harvard."
Mm.
And that's
And then
different.
he later
And he
said
was
you
saying they were
wanted to go
saying
to
your
Ivy League.
SATs ain't good enough for you to go to college. And she was saying, "Well, I don't care about the SATs no more." Which,
Mm.
all right, that was dumb, but she don't. But if she don't want to go to Harvard, he can't just force that girl to go to Harvard. She don't want to go.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that, and I understand it to a point, but then again, I go back to him. He explained that you always wanted to go to an Ivy League school, so it wasn't like he was saying I always wanted you to go. He said you wanted to go, and she said she changed her mind. So that
Yeah,
is what it
she can
is.
change. Yeah.
But you can still have dialogue on it. In my mind, it's almost like she is kind of the aggressive one, the authoritative one, saying this is what I'm gonna do. Get on board, and that's what bothers me about her.
Yeah, I think different interpretations, but it's okay. Nevertheless, she ain't got to worry about it now. All right, fellow shippers.
She gonna get that
Too
life insurance
soon.
money. She better go wherever she want to go.
Too soon, man.
All right, fellow shippers, make sure you go in the comments and let us know what you thought about
Ashes
this
to ashes, dust to dust.
about this week's episode of the shot. Let us know if you agree with us, which I think we were all kind of on the same page for most of the episode. So let us know if you agreed or disagreed, and write us in the comments. So next we're gonna go ahead and hit this love hate or mess segment. I think you all know what it is, but just in case, the love is who we love this episode, the hate is who we hated, and the mess is who we can really do without if we didn't really need them. So Ken, we're gonna let you get it started and tell us your love for this episode.
My love was Darnell. I think Darnell was pretty cool in the episode. He was kind. He was caring. He took care of Jada. They sat at the table together, her, Emmett, and Darnell. And I thought that was pretty cool. Even in this divided family,
Mm-hmm.
with her sickness, they've all kind of come together. And he's been working on his relationship with Emmett, and him and her have also been kind of friends together. So this is kind of the first time where just the three of them, I think we've seen them together, enjoying one another and having a loving relationship. So I was good with Darnell this episode.
Big Hand, let me go ahead and say who mine was so I don't hold up the viewers that much. Mine was also, actually, I say it was the Darnell Jada interaction. It's basically the same as Ken said. I thought, Big Ham, I know you mentioned in your reaction that you could have did without that, or they didn't have to put that in there, but I actually enjoyed it. It kind of, I don't know, it kind of humanized Darnell a little bit more. It kind of showed a compassionate side from this funny, trifling side that we used to seeing, and it was
Yeah.
also kind of like a healthy healing type. Mending of the fences or whatever. And then Emmett being there at the end, I would have liked to see kind of Emmett and Tiff there, like the family, but it is what it is. I guess they want to show, whatever. They want to show the, the base, I guess the nucleus or whatever. So I was okay with that. So Big Cam, go ahead and tell us your love.
Y'all want Tiff to be somewhere, man.
Everywhere.
Go,
And she was
go ahead.
everybody hate last week. Why are you
Go
pushing her
ahead.
up on us? Wait,
Go
let me
ahead and
say
tell
this
us your
though.
Nah,
Let me
love.
say this
forget
real
Tiff.
quick.
We don't like Tiff no more. We off Tiff.
Let me
You
say
want to
this
know what
real
Tiff?
quick.
You want to know why Tiff wasn't there? 'Cause she was with Dante. That's where Tiff was at with Dante, and not with her husband.
Big Ham, let me say this real quick, just to add on to the whole Darnell thing. It's surprising because they did make a black man in the episode seem like he's doing something good, which is not normally the focus of this show, which is one of the reasons I kind of have some troubles with it sometimes. So it was refreshing.
This
So
season.
sorry about that.
Yeah. Go ahead, Big Cam. Who's your love?
And my love was Kel, man. I like the way Kel bounced back, man. Kel, I said before the co-podcast, they made Kel a jobber. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? They
jabroni.
made Kel a jobber, man. They just get Kel beat up everywhere. Man, Kel started to bounce back this episode, get some of his swag back. He was able to, you know, give Jake some advice about getting the car clean for
That's
his
true.
ex that his best friend just snatched from him, man. So, but that's how he's messed up about it, even though that scene in the beginning had me cracking up with that Jagged Edge playing. Um, but yeah, man. So Kel bounced back. He got him a girl that he interested in, and he kind of winning her over as well. So he bounced back and he moving on. So I gotta give Kel props, man. I gotta give he was my love for this week. Way to bounce back, look, Kel.
He was my runner
Okay.
up.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on with my hate, and I'm gonna give a alternate hate, and then I'm gonna give my real hate if you guys allow it, and I guess you have to because I'm the moderator. My alternate hate is the phrase "I got you." They say that so much in this show that I'm tired of hearing it.
Chicago, bro.
Everybody's saying it though. Like, hey
Chicago,
man,
man.
hey man, let me get some fries with that. I got you. Oh man, your windshield wipers on. I got you. They saying it too much.
The
Anyway,
windshield wiper.
whatever, man. Hey, my hate
I
though.
got you, bro.
I got you. My true hate for this, all jokes aside, my true hate for this episode was the writing for the way that Duda killed the Gemma's dad for no reason. The punch was for a reason, but the killing was no reason. And maybe they've been boiling up or whatever, but this was not the time nor the place to do it. It created a humongous mess. They had the potential of not only Jake walking in, but even worse, Gemma walking in because it's her house. That I don't know. That felt forced. It felt rushed. It felt
Sloppy.
like an afterthought. Sloppy. That's the right word, Ken. It was sloppy. There was no reason for that to go down like that. And I saw the first hit with the cane, and I was like, don't let this man keep hitting this dude with this cane, cause then that's gonna be the stupidest thing of the season. This just surpassed Brenda's mama showing up and shooting Duda for the stupidest thing of this season.
Not quite that far, but
You know
close.
close,
No, not
okay.
quite that far.
Big Ham, go ahead with your hate.
Bro, not quite that far. She ain't been back. He showed up so that wasn't quite that far. It was quite that far. My
We'll
hate,
let the fellowshippers decide that. Go ahead with your
yeah,
hate.
my hate is do not killing Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
For all the
Mm-hmm.
reasons you said, man, just completely unnecessary. And then he just sitting in there chilling.
Exactly.
That was my hate. Go
Unnecessary,
ahead, Ken.
man.
Go ahead.
Ken, go ahead.
My hate is Papa. I'm sorry, man. I'm tired of this kid, man. Y'all
Ken.
mad at me, and that's fine, man. But
Yeah,
I'm
I'm mad, man. You
tired of
did my
this
boy
kid,
Papa wrong,
man.
man. Let him live.
Man, Papa doing us wrong. Papa is doing us a disservice. Papa always on
Ken.
this whole Maisha stuff, man. It's bothersome to me, man. And it's like, okay, we didn't complain about it for what nine episodes. So I'm on the ninth episode complaining about it, man. Let it go. She wasn't even on the show, and he's still all torn up over her and stuff like that, man. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of Papa, man. Papa got to go. Sorry.
Ken,
It's
Ken,
been the
listen,
same
man.
dude he always been, man.
Man, well, I
Eh,
guess I
we
I
got
had my feel of it. I'm
yeah,
super
maybe
saturated with this Joker. I can't take any more. I'm
we got
overflowing.
three. We got three words in this segment, Ken. You chose the wrong. Now I'll give you one of the words could have been for Papa. I'll give you that, but you chose the wrong one for this one.
Papa,
Papa's my hate. Yeah.
Papa,
All right.
man.
Go ahead and give us
My
your
man.
meh. No, Big Ham. Give us your meh.
My meh is the Jada storyline.
Mm.
And even though I'm like y'all, I enjoyed the interaction. Especially with Darnell. Darnell, one of my favorite characters in the show,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because just the ignorant way that he presents himself sometimes. So that's funny, but it's my man because I already see she gonna die next week. Her death is gonna be the reason why Dre and is
Nina
it
come
is
back together.
is Kill's mom named Nina?
Nina.
Yeah.
Yeah, why Dre and Nina kind of get over there.
Mend.
Yeah, that little thing. She's gonna die next week, and
Roll
then
over.
even though we know she's sick, she looked like she was doing pretty well on this past episode, and next week she's just gonna die.
Ups
And
and
this go
downs. How you
this
know
how
you
they gonna end it.
gonna? How you know
Huh?
she gonna die? How you know she gonna die?
I'm gonna tell you how I know she gonna die because
Wait, is this
in
a
the
spoiler?
season, well, not a spoiler, in the season preview, like in the very first, so when they was doing the season previews to start the season before it came out, there was a scene of Emmett crying his ears out and
Mm.
hugging Darnell.
I thought that already happened when they met him in the hallway. Remember when
He was
he
beating on his
told
door in the
yeah
bathroom.
When Tiff cheated on
Oh,
him.
we found out that had cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I missed it.
Mm,
But
yeah.
but I don't know. For some reason, I think she's gonna die.
Well,
I
we'll
like
see.
that theory, man. I really like
It's
that
not a
theory.
bad
They
theory.
focused on her and they focused on Emmett and Darnell being around her.
Like a
So
last hurrah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
like that theory, man. I really
It's
do.
not bad. It's,
It's
fellowship
not
was.
bad. I didn't think
Let me
about it. I like
interrupt.
it.
Let me interrupt the segment. Big Ham comes through in the clutch today. Fellowship was. Let us know if you think Big Ham's theory is factual or is no not factual but possible or not possible. Ken, go ahead with your man.
My man is the whole Duda, Trig, Jake, Gemma
Okay.
Daddy, Rosalind story. It's just
Okay.
it's just we've all touched on how messy it was and how sloppy it was today. And so it was just my meh because even without Duda beating up the dude, it's still meh. Like him and Trig almost had like a father and son relationship or best friend relationship where they just kind of sit and chill and talk to each other, and it doesn't make sense to me. So yeah, that's my meh. That this whole relationship, I'm kind of having my feel of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. That man was talking about making Trig and a government official.
Yeah,
So he went from the head of the game to the mayor. Now Trig gonna go from the head of the game to the deputy mayor.
It's
right.
Come on.
something crazy, man. One thing I did want to mention before I get my man was why does sometimes Jake seem like he in love with Duda, and then the next time he hate him? You know what I mean? Like when he
Yeah,
walked in the house, Jake seemed like he was ecstatic to see
that
him,
he was
but
there. Yep.
yeah, he was there.
And
But anyway,
even remember, even Trig to I got the pictures. I just airdrop them to you. But then dude, I said some. And then Trig like looked at him in admiration in the same setting, like a second later. So it's sloppy,
I don't understand it either.
yeah.
sloppy.
All right, here's my man, and I might get some hate for this, but my man is the whole Kevin and Lene storyline. I don't care. I don't
I don't
care.
care, but I don't know if it's a meh.
Listen, let me explain. Let me explain. It's a mess for
Okay, Kevin
me.
Hart.
It's a mess for me now. it's a mess for me. It's a man for me right now because I really don't care about it at this moment because I'm thinking about the Emmett stuff and the Trig and Duda stuff for this episode. So that probably should have got a little more focus on on its own. I think so, Big Ham. Stop shaking your head. I think it should have got a little more focus on its own. But today it was kind of rushed. Like all of a sudden she's sleeping over at Kevin's place. Like that was kind of rushed. And then she all of a sudden kissing him on the cheek, get off the bed and get down. First of all, invite him into the bed. Don't get on the floor with him. But anyway,
It's a twin size bed, man.
Yeah, little bitty man.
man, that the way they was on the floor, that was a single. But anyway, man, that's my myth for this show. I didn't say for the season or for this episode. I didn't say for the season or the show, but hopefully, maybe some will turn up from it. But yeah, I don't like the way that she still live with the girlfriend. That's unrealistic, honestly. But nevertheless, that's
So
my
the
myth.
thing is, though, we don't know how
I don't think
long
that's too
she been
unrealistic,
there.
bro.
Yeah, we don't know how long they've been in that situation. And the girl seems like she still somewhat cares for us. She like, don't be up all night on that game and blase blase. So she probably she might have been with him for like years to the point where even if dude did her wrong or kill her brother, she might still have love for the girl.
Remember
That's
she,
not too unrealistic to me.
but remember what she told Tracy,
But the
who I'm
brother was just
glad is
out of
not on the
town,
show.
right?
He was hiding.
He's somewhere hiding.
Oh,
Yeah,
he hiding.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, cause yeah, he killed
Because
dude.
he
Because he
That's
killed
right.
killed
the other
dude. Yeah.
brother. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
right.
remember she told Tracy, who I'm happy that's not on the show anymore, or at
She'll
least for a
probably be there
while,
next week.
probably attending Jada's funeral. If Rav got something to say about it, um, but remember she
Everybody
told
come back for
Tracy.
the funeral, man.
Remember she told Tracy, I'm raising a child that's not mine, or something like that. So she still
That
got
can still
those
be true,
feelings.
though. I mean, that's
It
still
is true.
true.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, Big Ham, go ahead and close us out.
Thank y'all for watching the Fellowship Hall with the Twins and Ralph. Come back and see the season finale of the shot, man. It's been a rough season this year. But like I said on last week, man, the Shy, they hanging in there. They lost
I
the first
agree.
6 or 7 rounds. Then they had 2 rounds. They got some wins. And
This
this
was a
last
draw.
round, I think the last round was a win, but I think they might have got a draw in this last round. So next next round this week, they definitely need to knock out.
Yes, they do.
They got
Only
to.
way they can win the season, they got to knock it out next week, man. So come back and see what we think about it. And until then, check us out on Facebook at the Fellowship Hall. Hey, y'all coming and watching? If you watch, just subscribe. So subscribe to the YouTube page, the Fellowship Hall. Follow me on social media on Facebook at Raphael Hammond and on Twitter and Instagram at Hamdog22. Until next time, y'all be blessed.
Be blessed, fellowship.
Be good.
Bye, Papa.